Good afternoon. Pay increases are expected to get final approval this week for employees with the Deschutes County Libraries. One pay raise amounting to $30,000 in taxpayer money is raising questions. Isabella Warren has some answers.
Along with an increase in funding to help with construction of more library buildings across the county, the Deschutes Public Library Board is now proposing a almost 20% pay increase for one employee. In a unanimous decision, the board approved a nearly 20% pay increase for the library director. Next year, Todd Dunkelberg's salary goes from $170,000 to almost $200,000 a year.
The pay has gone up so much as this year was an unusually large cost of living increase. Generally, it's a pretty small increase, but this year it was more substantial, so it's going to show up in those pay numbers. According to the board, Dunkelberg, who's been the director for 15 years, has not taken a pay increase for 7 years, repeatedly denying one. Some library patrons want the board to consider other uses for taxpayer money.
I'd rather see that money going to buying more books, to increasing resources and facilities for Central Oregon for all of us, rather than seeing some person who's already getting paid $160,000, $200,000. That's a big step.
The increase was determined by comparing the pay for directors in other parts of the state.
There were two different measures that were used, and our HR director provided that information to us. And one indicated a midpoint of about $200,000. The other indicated a midpoint of about $300,000, depending on longevity.
Along with the director's salary increase, the county's 22 librarians will get a 4% increase in pay to $82,000 annually. In response to his pay raise, the director says his role will expand with the new budget as construction continues on libraries in Sun River and Redmond.
Kind of a new piece is also overseeing some major building projects that are happening, and that's not a typical part of my job usually, but it has been for the last 5 years.
The director's salary bump is completely paid for by taxpayers. Bond money is used for the new construction projects, and the budget is expected to be finalized this week.
Now, in this day and age of electronics, do people still use the library?
Absolutely, and they've actually noticed a huge increase, especially since the pandemic.
All right. Thank you, Isabella. Well, speaking of the library, it broke ground this afternoon on its newest addition, Stevens Ranch Library. It's located on the newly christened Southeast Santorini Street on the east side of Bend. In 2020, the taxpayers approved a $197 million bond for a new library. However, a dispute with the city of Bend delayed the project by a year and now hopes to have the central library location open by the winter of 2026.